I didn't feel it when it broke. Just woke up hollow, lost in smoke. Of all the love I thought was real, now just ash beneath my heel. My ribs still hold the shape you left. A cavity where trust once slept. I breathe but nothing fills the space, just echoes of your cold embrace. You didn't push, you didn't shove. You just stopped loving, and that was enough. My chest caved in forever. The day you walked away, no warning, no repair, just silence where you'd stay. I tried to stand, but gravity's changed. Like my bones forgot your name. You took the air, you took the light, left me breathing through the night, with a heart too crushed to mend. Just caved in forever. Hold me in so the world won't see the room within. Even laughter feels like strain when your lungs are full of pain. I smile like nothing's wrong at all, while my insides start to fall, but collapse don't make a sound. Just quiet cracks in sacred ground. My chest caved in forever. The night you said not us, no drama, no regret, just us where love discussed. I reached for strength but find debris of who I was before you left me. You didn't break me with a lie, you just let go and I fell inside. Chest caved in forever. Do you ever wonder if I'm whole, or did you leave me just to fall? 'Cause some wounds don't bleed, they implode and leave a crater where love once glowed. Caved in forever, just never you're gone, and I'm still collapsed. I thought time would dull the blade, but every dawn just sharpens pain. Your laugh replays in grocery aisles and raining songs in childhood files. I smile at strangers just to hide the wound that won't stay closed inside. I tried to box you in a drawer, old photos, texts, a concert stuff, but memory's not a thing you store. It lives in breath and skin and blood. Memories cut deeper daily, not once but slow like rusted steel. You're gone but still you haunt me gently, with every word if I can't heal. I wake up whole then lose myself by noon, just thinking your street last Tuesday night. Left my car idling in the light. Your window dark, no silhouette, but still my chest forgot to beat. I didn't knock, I couldn't face the ghost of us in that old space. I tell myself just let it go, but silence answers soft and low. You loved him true, you don't erase a soul that held you in its grace. Memories cut deeper daily in coffee steaming midnight air. You kissed me like I'd always matter. Now absence is the only prayer I wear. You're your past like second skin, though it's worn thin, though it's full of sin. Every step forward pulls me back to the day you stopped looking back. Memories cut deeper daily, and I bleed quietly. Is healing just forgetting, or learning how to ache less loudly? 'Cause some cuts don't scar, they stay open, begging for a ghost to clothe them. Cut deeper every day, not less, just different. Still you, still bleeding. You said it once, just one small word, and time collapsed without a bird to carry sound away from me. Now goodbye lives in every tree, and subway hums and passing cars, and silence stands beneath the stars. I try to mute the replay loop, your voice, that door, the final look, but echoes don't obey command. They bloom like ghosts across the land. Goodbye echoes endlessly through hallways of my memory. You left it hanging in the air, a sentence with no closure there. Now every breath repeats your name in rhythm shaped by love and shame. I beg for silence just one day, but goodbye echoes won't fade away. I changed my number, moved my street, burned the letters, skipped the beat of songs we danced to in the rain. But still your shadow hums the same. You didn't shout, you whispered low, and that's what makes the echo grow. I hear it in the kettle sigh and lullabies I used to cry. Even my heartbeat learned to say the word you left behind that day. Goodbye echoes endlessly in coffee cups and empty seats. You kissed my forehead like a friend, then vanished at the very end. No grand collapse, no final scene, just quiet where your love had been. Now I live inside that sound, where goodbye echoes still unbound. Do you ever hear it too? That ghost of us calling through the static of your new live stream, or was I just a pass? inside me. I turn to you out of habit still. Reach for warmth that time can't fill, but your side's been cold for weeks now. Smooth and stiff like winter's vow. I press my cheek where yours should be, just caught in silence, staring back at me. I pull your pillow close at night, breathing the ghost of your cologne. The scent fades faster than your name and leaves me colder than before. The cold side of pillow is where I lost you slow. No fight, no final word, just absence in the glow of streetlights through the blind and sheets that don't remember how your body used to fit against the curve of mine. Now I sleep on both sides, but only one feels real, the cold side of pillow. Where love forgot to heal. I bought new pillows, soft and white, hoping memory wouldn't bite, but your imprint lives in every thread. A hollow where your dreams were fed. Even dreams won't bring you near. Just show me you walking out the door. I whisper to the empty space, did I love you out of place? But silence doesn't answer back, just leaves me tangled in the black. The cold side of pillow is where goodbye began. You didn't leave all at once, just stop holding my hand. In sleep, in storms, in quiet hours, till I was just a guest in ours. Now I drift through midnight air, too numb to cry, too raw to care. The cold side of pillow still calls your name. Was I not enough to stay, or did you just forget to try? 'Cause love shouldn't leave a bed half frozen, half alive. Cold side still waiting for your warmth that never came back. I never meant to love you loud, just hoped you'd stay inside my cloud. But every drop that falls tonight spells out your name in silver light. My cheeks are pages stained and worn, with chapters of a love outgrown. I wipe them fast, but still they trace the lines of your forgotten face. You left no book, no final page, so my tears write your story again. clean, deleted photos, changed routines, but sorrow has its own handwriting, and it always finds the skin. Now every rain feels like my own, a sky weeping for what's gone. I whisper traps into the dark. Was any of it real? Just a spark you borrowed till the night grew cold, but silence won't rewrite the scroll. Tears write your story, and tremors not in sound. They map the cracks you left behind on sacred, trembling ground. I gave you all my fragile truth. You folded it and walked away. Now my grief becomes the author of the love you couldn't stay. Tears write your story, night after night. One day the ink will dry, and I'll forget the way you lie, with your hands, your eyes, your breath. But until then I plead your text. Tears write your story, night, night, just yours and wounds and wounds. I keep it hidden in my drawer, a circle war no longer yours. The gold's gone down, the shiny erased, but every glance still leaves a trace. It doesn't feel like it once did. Not on my finger, just my guilt. I swore I'd toss it in the sea, let waves rewrite our history, but something holds me every time. Not love, just grief dressed up as rhyme. This fading ring still burns, a ghost of promises that turn. You slid it on with trembling hands, said forever like you'd understand. That vows on metal, the breath that trust, and yours dissolved to dust. Now it sits cold, yeah, it sets me aflame, a brand of love that died in shame. Fading ring still burns. I wore it long after you left. Through nights I cried myself to death, and one dawn I couldn't bear the weight of something you don't care. But taking it all felt like goodbye to who I was when you said try. Now it lives in velvet dark, a relic with a broken arc. No altar, no shrine, just ache for all the futures we didn't make. This fading ring still burns, in silence louder than it turns. You gave it meaning, then walked play in August light, the way you held me through the night. You laugh like wind through open blinds, a future stitched in quiet signs. But calendars don't care for dreams, they turn and leave you in between. I try to love the present now, new faces, songs, a different vow, but my pulse still ticks your name in rooms that haven't changed. My heart's locked in yesterday, behind a door I cannot latch. You left the key inside your pocket and walked away without a backward glance. Now I live in modern days, but breathe in vintage haze. Every now feels borrowed then, while my soul stays where you've been. Heart locked in yesterday, and it won't let me go. Yeah. I wear your old hoodie sometimes, not for warmth but for the rhymes. We whisper low beneath the stars before you traded us for scars. Even time feels out of place when your ghost fills every space. I tell myself just move ahead, but my chest still wears your thread. You unraveled slow then disappeared, left me loving what's not here. My heart's locked in yesterday, in Polaroids and half-said prayers. You kissed me like I'd always mattered, then vanished into thin air. Now I smile like I'm okay, but my truth's a faded frame. Love moved on, but I stayed true to the version that loved you. Heart locked in yesterday, and it's killing me slow. Is freedom just forgetting, or learning how to love the rain after someone took your sun? 'Cause I'm stuck in golden hour, while the world moves on. Yesterday, no key, just you and me, still waiting. We used to hum the same low tone, a frequency that felt like home. You'd call me baby through the night, and I'd catch you in my satellite. Now every word just breaks apart, lost in noise, no steady heart. I dial your number just to hear the voice that's gone but still feels near. But all I get is hollow sound. A love turned into static now. Love turned into static. White noise where your voice should be. I scroll through old voicemail slow, but even memory won't signal. I watch our videos on mute, afraid your laugh will cut too deep. Your lips move but there's no sound, just ghosts of us spinning round. Even silence has a hiss when what you love turns into this. I try to sync with someone new, but my rhythm's stuck on you. My heart's a broken receiver, still tuned to a ghost forever. Love turned into static, glitching through my veins. You kissed me like I mattered, then vanished without names. Now every I love you sounds like error, sounds like pain. I'm broadcasting to nowhere through emotional rain. Love turned into static, and I'm still listening. Was it ever real or just delayed? A signal bouncing far away, 'cause love shouldn't dissolve to noise. It should echo, not destroy. Static, where you spoke. Static, in my hope, love turned into nothing but noise. We used to hum the same low tone, a frequency that felt like home. You'd call me baby through the night, and I'd catch you in my satellite. Now every word just breaks apart, lost in noise, no steady heart. I dial your number just to hear the voice that's gone but still feels near. But all I get is hollow sound. A love turned into static now. Love turned into static. White noise where your voice should be. I scroll through old voicemail slow, but even memory won't hold you. Faded like a radio, tuned out mid-confession. Now I'm screaming into dead air, and love's just interference. Love turned into static, and I can't find the signal. I watch our videos on mute, afraid your laugh will cut too deep. Your lips move but there's no sound, just ghosts of us spinning round. Even silence has a hiss when what you love turns into this. I try to sync with someone new, but my rhythm's stuck on you. My heart's a broken receiver, still tuned to a ghost forever. Love turned into static, glitching through my veins. You kissed me like I mattered, then vanished 14. The minute you walked out that door, I didn't move, them couldn't bear to watch time heal what wasn't fair. No seconds drip like falling sand, but never touch the hour hand. I live in loops of what if days, rewinding all your last goodbyes. The world spins on, I stay behind, trapped in the moment, love decline. My clock stops at goodbye. Check my phone at 8:15, hoping you would defy the end, but notifications stay asleep while memory runs circles deep. Even seasons lost their name since you erased our shared frame. I tried to wind it forward once, but gears just grow. Scar, they pause the sky and leave you breathing. Why? My clock stops at goodbye. In the hush before you lied, you kissed my cheek like it was grace, then vanished without leaving trace. Now I orbit that one. Future blooms where time won't grow, just echoes of and then you go. Clock stops at goodbye. Maybe one day I'll turn the key, let minutes fall like leaves from trees, but until then I'll stay right here where your last breath still lingers near. Clock stops. Still feel your hands on my waist, a phantom warmth I can't erase. You haven't touched me in months now, but my skin remembers how when laundry folds and shower steam, your ghost returns just out of reach. I flinch at breezes soft and light, mistake them for your fingertips at night. My body hasn't learned you're gone, it waits for you to come back home. I'm haunted by the ghost of your touch, a memory that hurts too much. You held me like I was your truth, then vanished without proof. Now every blank dead. I'm haunted by the ghost of your touch, in silence in the rush. You kissed my neck like it was prayer. Now emptiness lives there. I sleep on both sides of the bed, but only one feels warm instead. You were gone, but not gone enough. The ghost of your touch is never done. Do you ever miss my skin? Or was I just a place to begin and leave? 'Cause touch should fade, but yours replays in every shade. Ghost of your touch still lingers on my arms, in my bones. You're gone, but I still feel you everywhere. I trace the lines you left behind, not on skin but deep inside. They don't bleed, they don't show, but everyone still knows your name. Quiet rooms when lights go dim, they hum the tune of almost 10. I try to cover them with time, with new love, poetry, cheap wine. But scars don't fade, they learn to speak, and yours still call me every week. My scars whisper your name, soft as rain, sharp as blame. You didn't mean to break me clean, just love me like a borrowed dream. Now every healed overache still trembles when I hear your voice break. You're gone, but not gone enough. My scars whisper your name, and it's rough. I see you in my mirror now, not your face, but how you taught my heart to open wide, and walked away with both hands tied to someone else, or maybe none, while I'm still stitching what you've done. I wear long sleeves in summer heat, not for shame but bittersweet, reminders that love leaves a mark even when it fades to dark. My scars whisper your name, grocery lines and midnight chains. You kissed me like I'd always stay, then vanished without a word to say. Now healing is in silence, it's sound of your ghost echoing underground. You left no final frame, just scars that whisper one day they'll stop speaking, one day I'll stop seeking the why in every wound I bear. But tonight they're calling you again. Scars whisper just constant like breath. into the space you left, a hollow shape like your chest. My arms reach out on instinct still, wrap around nothing but chill. The bed's too wide, the night too long, and silence hums our broken song. I pull the blanket tight and deep, pretend it's you I'm holding close, but fabric doesn't breathe like you, and my skin knows the truth I can't undo. Empty arms ache tonight like bones remembering your way. You held me like I was your harbor, then sailed away without a date to return. Now I'm stranded here with limbs that beg for you near. No one else fits this silhouette, just empty arms that won't forget. I try to sleep beside someone new, that won't fall foreign, strange, untrue. My body turned, reached for your side, left them confused, left me ashamed inside. You rewired every nerve I own. Now touch without you feels like stone. I whisper to the dark, just come back, not even meaning to speak aloud, but the walls don't answer. Just hold my leg, of you, of us, of love alive. Empty arms ache tonight, and rhythms only we knew. You kissed my forehead like a promise, and vanished from my view. Now I hug myself just to feel something close to what was real, but skin on skin ain't half as true as empty arms that still want you. Is this how grief lies in the flesh? Not just mine, but muscle breath, 'cause every cell still calls your name, even though you walked away. Empty arms still open, still waiting, still aching for you. You held it up like it was strong, a fire wrapped in a lullaby song. Said forever with steady hands, like time would bow to our demands. But glass don't bend, it just breaks clean. And yours fell hard on bedroom floors unseen. I tried to gather every shot, caught my knees trying too hard, but some things can't be glued back whole, especially promises sold as soul. Your promise shattered like glass, scattering truth and jagged past. You kissed me while it cracked apart, hid the fractures in your heart. Now every step I take still stings on dreams you left in broken rings. I walk barefoot through what we planned, with promise shattered like glass in my hands. time. Didn't know lungs could breathe till I refused to take the air you leave. Each inhale feels like borrowed time, a rhythm out of step with mine. You're not here, but still I choke on every breath that doesn't hold your smoke. I watch my chest rise and fall like it's trying to recall the way it moved when you were near, when love was oxygen, not fear. Breathing without you hurts like ribs made out of glass. I do it slow, I do it numb, but every gap still calls your name. You left no final word, just silence louder than the world. Now even air feels like a lie, 'cause breathing without you hurts tonight. I try to run to clear my head, but my heartbeat screamed what I left unsaid. The wind rushed in, cold and thin, nothing like the warmth within. Your arms with breath felt like grace. Now I'm just surviving space. I hold my breath just to feel the quiet where your voice was real. The lungs demand what hearts deny, and so I breathe and wonder why. Breathing without you hurts in ways I can't explain. You kissed me like I'd always stay, then vanished like a passing rain. Now oxygen cuts deep and sharp through chambers cracked and left unmarked. I'm alive but barely true, 'cause breathing without you hurts, and I miss you. Is this how love leaves its mark? Not in tears, but in the dark, between one breath and the next, where your ghost still catches in my chest. Breathing without you every breath. That won't close. You left at dust, the kind that bleeds, soft gold fading into need. I watched you grow through window glass, your shadow thin, your footsteps pass. You didn't look back, didn't pause, just took the sun without a cause. Now every evening feels like theft, a sky stripped bare, no warmth left. I light candles just to feel a flicker close to what was real. You took the last light with you, left me drowning in the blue. No dawn returns the way it should, just gray that stares where love once stood. I chase the glowing street lamp beams and headlights, dreams and silent screams, but nothing shines the way you did. You took the last light, you took my lid of darkness and walked away. Now I'm learning how to stay in shadows you refuse to keep. Last light you took and left me deep. I wear your hoodie after dark, not for warmth but for the spark that used to live inside your lap. Now just echoes down a path that leads to nowhere, cold and long, where even stars forget their song. I beg the moon to lend me grace to paint your face in silver space, but night won't give you back to me, just silence dressed as memory. You took the last light with you, left my world and muted you. You kissed me like the sun would rise, then vanished from my morning skies. Now I blink against the glare of ordinary days. I stare at brightness that don't feel like truth. 'Cause you took the last light of my youth, last light you took, and never knew how dark it gets without you. Was I just a passing flame, a temporary source of name? 'Cause life should leave a trace behind, but yours just left me blind. Last light you took and left me in the hush of endless night. These walls of hurt are screaming break. Watch love collapse for honesty's sake. You threw words like stones at night, they're still embedded in the plaster white. I paint over them but they bleed through, and echoes only silence knew. I sit where you last stood and cried, fingertips tracing where truth died. The floor still creaks your angry pace, a ghost I can't unlearn, can't erase. Walls remember our fights, every never, every why. They hold the shape of slammed doors of tears that soak the hardwood floors. You left no note, just hollow air, but the house won't let me forget you were there. Now I whisper to the ceiling, please forget. But walls remember our fights and won't let go yet. I changed the couch, the curtains too, hoping fresh would feel brand new, but the corners still hum your tone, that low cold voice you saved for when You said I wasn't enough, not right. Now even quiet feels like fight. I open windows wide at dawn. Let wind carry the past home. But the bricks absorb what voices throw, and yours still lingers, often slow. Walls remember our fights, the silence after goodbye. They cradle every broken vow like relics I can't disavow. You walked out clean without a trace, but the home we built still holds your face. Now I sleep in rooms that ache with sound of walls remember in our fights unfound. Maybe one day I'll tear it down, let sunlight bleach this haunted ground. But until then I live inside a museum of our wounded pride. Walls remember our fights, even when I don't. They keep you close. You walked away beneath gray skies, didn't look back, didn't say goodbye. Just left me standing in the street with promises dissolving at my feet. The rain came down like heaven cried for all the love you left behind. I didn't run, I let it soak. Every lie you softly spoke. My clothes clung cold, my hair went slick, but nothing hurt as deep as pick yourself up when you're the one who shattered me beneath the sun. Love left me in rain, no shelter, no name. You held me like I'm mad at truth and vanished when the storm broke through. Now every drop feels like your blame, falling soft but cutting same. I'm still standing where you dropped me, drenched in what you wouldn't keep. Love left me in rain and never came back for me. I see your face in every cloud, hear your voice in thunder loud. But lightning never brings you near, just burns the sky and disappears. I wear your absence like a coat, thin against this endless flow, through days that blur and nights that ache for warmth you swore you'd never take. I dry my skin but not my soul, it's soaked in holes you left untold. You didn't mean to break me clean, just love me too stay true, but every post still spells out you. Loved up your laugh, loved up your stare. Even silence can't compare to the rhythm carved inside my chest. A metronome that won't forget. I try to drown it out with noise. New songs, new streets, borrowed joys. But beneath it all, steady deep, my heart still sings you in its sleep. My heart still beats your name in chambers you once claimed. You left without a trace of sound, but my blood still knows your ground. I say move on, but veins betray. They rush your memory night and day. You're gone, but not gone enough. My heart still beats your name, and it's rough. I met someone kind last week. Soft eyes, gentle voice, strong cheek. But when he touched my wrist, I froze. My pulse betrayed me. It still chose you, always you. Like muscle trained to love what goes through joy and pain. I beg my ribs to change the tune, to be for sun, not vanished moon. But hearts don't listen, they just take for what they learn to love and break. My heart still beats your name in rhythms laced with shame. You kiss me like I'd always be the only one you'd ever see. Now I live inside the lie. The time will teach it how to die, but every breath, every flame. My heart still beats your name. Maybe one day it'll fade, just echo, not parade. But until then, I'm bound to a love that left no sound inside this drum, inside my chest, calling you unrest. Beats your name still, always, even when I don't want to. It beats your name. I hear us in the laundry hum, in coffee steaming, street lights strum. Your laugh lives in the radio static, a ghost I can't quite call dramatic. But every day it fades a shade, like photographs left in the rain. I try to hold the sound so tight, but memory's not built to fight the slow dissolve of time and space, where even love leaves no trace. Fading echoes of us, soft as dust on windowsills. You kiss me like I'd always stay. Now I'm just chasing yesterday. The bed forgets your shape by noon. The mirror shows me far too soon how quickly forever turns to mist. Fading echoes of us, and I miss you less, but still exist. I pass Christmas tree last winter night. Left my car running in the light. Your window glowed, but not for me. Just someone else's melody. I didn't cry, I barely blinked, but something deep inside just sank. I tell myself it's almost gone. This ache that lingers on and on. But then a scent, a song, a glance, and I'm back in our old dance. Fading echoes of us in grocery lines, in silent rooms. You held me like I was your home. Now I'm just learning how to roam. The world moves on and so do I. But sometimes in the hush I sigh for what we were, not what we are. Fading echoes of us, from near to far. One day I won't recognize the sound of your goodbye. One day us will just be past, not something built to last, but loved and lost and gently erased. Fading echoes, softer now, almost gone, but not yet, not quite. Still here in the quiet.